congratulations. What a whirlwind of a time you've been having with Censor. Has it sunk in?
No, it hasn't sunk in. It's so weird. I'm still trying to get my head around it, to be honest. I mean, today I was in the Observer New Review as one of the faces of the year 2021, and that was a little bit of it landing in my head where I was like, oh wow, so people know who I am. It's very strange. It's especially strange when you've done it all in a bubble, like a Zoom bubble, so it doesn't quite feel real. So
is this, like, are you having anxiety? Because I was a little bit like, oh, how is this being out with so many people? And then on top of that, we're celebrating your nominations. Is it just a bit of a blur?
It's actually really, really fun and really exciting because loads of my crew are here from Censor, and it's the first time we've been able to kind of all get together and celebrate the film, you know, at an event like this, because so much of, you know, the whirlwind so far has been remote and done over Zoom and stuff. So it's just amazing to actually be here with everybody. At the moment I don't feel anxious. Maybe when they're announcing the whole thing, I might start to have a little heart attack, who knows.
Deep breath. It's been so nice to see your peers celebrating you, whether that's Kate Herron, whether it's Rob Savage. I love this unity you guys have got, and I don't know if you all know each other already or it's just genuinely people happy for each other. How does that feel?
Do you know what? I've come up through short films and showing my shorts at festivals with Kate Herron, with Rob Savage, with Rose Glass. You know, there's so many of us that have watched each other kind of grow, I suppose, as filmmakers, and we're so happy to see each other fly. And yeah, it's so nice. Like, I'm just so happy when I see those people doing well, and it seems like it's reciprocated. So it's nice, you know, we should all be supporting each other.
You've done something pretty epic. I think Rose had the moment last year, and I think some people felt like, is horror coming or is it just a phase because people are stuck at home? But I feel like horror was always here, but now I think horror is becoming a genre that's in everyone's top 3, and people are like, I need to see horror, psychological thrillers, however you want to say it. How does that feel?
I mean, the horror fans have always known that horror's brilliant, and everybody else is catching up now. and that is really amazing to see, because what it means is there's an obvious appetite for horror, you know, which means that more horror will get made, and that's brilliant for people like me who love to make it.
And do you get annoyed by the whole, you're a female filmmaker, isn't that a big deal? Because does it kind of almost cancel out the whole point we're trying to say this needs to be normalised?
I think the fact that now the question that you asked is moving from how does it feel to be a female filmmaker to is it okay to ask about being a female filmmaker, I think that shows that there is a shift that's happening, and hopefully that'll be a shift that just continues until it's normalised and, you know, there's a slightly more equal playing field.
Now, Kate is part of the Marvel Universe. Rob Blumhouse, they're not selling out, they're all doing brilliant things, by the way. I loved Loki. Prano, I know you've been having people going, I want to work with you. How are you going to decide whether you're going to allow yourself as an indie filmmaker to go to the big studios? What is the defining factor? Have you started to have these conversations?
For me, it's all about being able to have creative control of the work and make the films that I really want to make. So the questions I ask when I'm talking to potential collaborators are, you know, are they going to see and want to make the version of this film that I want to make? And the producers and organisations that I'm working with are people that support that. So I'm working with an amazing producer called Rodrigo Teixeira on an adaptation of Things We Lost in the Fire, a short story by Mariana Enriquez. And, you know, Rodrigo's the kind of producer that is just a dream for me to be able to work with, because he wants to make, you know, films that he wants to watch. It has been a roller coaster ride. I definitely think it's important to slow down sometimes, though, and just take care of yourself. And I think hopefully that's what lots of people are doing, and that's probably what I've learned. Yeah.
Wait, how does your fringe never have gaps? Can you help me?
Thank you. You know,
it's a skill.
It doesn't always end up this
I
well.
used to have somebody who did fringe watch. I was like, I've got gaps.
My DOP is here, and she's one of my best friends, and I was like, how's the fringe? And she